Hey Scorpio, welcome back to another round of readings. I've missed everybody so much. Trying a different camera angle today so people can actually see the cards. I've had someone comment on that, so I absolutely do listen and read all of the comments. And I listen, oh my goodness. Having some troubles with the words today. Anyways, I've also added an Amazon wish list into the description box for those of you that are willing or able to support the channel in that way. That actually came from one of my lovely viewers, and so I graciously accept. And so thank you very much. In any way that you can support the channel. Yeah, I'm just happy to be doing this. So what do we got today for you, Scorpio? Ace of Pentacles. I like seeing that come out at the beginning of the reading. Ace of Pentacles is always about new beginnings. It's about stepping into the unknown, kind of getting off the beaten path and going into uncharted territory. We're not guaranteed what's on the other side, but it looks damn good from here. The gates are open for us to walk right through. We just have to make the choice, okay? I'm always caught by the little rabbit that sits before the gate. Rabbits can signify matters of family, home, connection, and comfort. And so again, I just feel it's like stepping off or stepping out of the comfort zone into new territory. So tell us more about this opportunity for you, Scorpio. What is it that you're faced with here? Knight of Wands. Ooh, got some fire energy in there. Okay, let's get a couple more cards out here. In some ways, I feel like this is you charging towards something that you really want. It's fearless. It's unbridled. Scorpio, has somebody made you a love offer? Oh, I wonder. I get this energy, like, yeah, I said, this Knight of Wands charging towards you. King of Swords on the bottom. This Knight of Wands, I feel like this is your energy, Scorpio, charging towards this Ace of Pentacles opportunity here after somebody, a Queen of Pentacles, so it could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, offering you something. Could it be love? We'll see. So far we've got Pentacles here, Pentacles and Wands, so not a lot of emotion here, but offering you some sort of growth or stability and a new beginning. And this has put you in somewhat of a hangman energy, or had put you in somewhat of a hangman energy, but I feel like you might be coming out of that and taking this person up on their offer. Tell us more. What does this Queen of Pentacles want with you here, Scorpio? What does this Queen of Pentacles want with you here? Whatever they offered you, you took some time to think about it. Like, it's not like you're like, nah, not interested. You're just like, kind of tempted, and just taking your time about it. I feel whatever they offered you, this is going to create change and transformation in your life. You might be kind of keeping to yourself right now and taking some quiet time out to think about this so that you can focus. Tell us, what's this Queen of Pentacles offering you? Ooh. Oh, the Tower and Death. My goodness. Okay, I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because, like, holy smokes, if they're offering this, yikes. Yikes. The Tower and the Death card both coming out together is some major, major change. And didn't I just say that with that Hangman card? But when we have these two energies put together, I don't think I've ever seen them come out side by side in my 20 plus years of reading here. Whatever they're offering you is about to bring it down hardcore. And again, this idea of transformation coming up. It's something that's huge and earth-shattering, but it is for the better. I never see the Tower and the Death card as negatives. I always see it as change that's needed, but sometimes we need to be shaken to our core to kind of motivate this change here. So what are they offering you? It's still not clear what that is. Okay, what are they offering that is going to create this Tower and Death moment? I always get the energy from this Queen of Pentacles in this deck that it's someone who's kind of been beaten down. It's someone who's exhausted, who's tired, who's been taken advantage of in their life, of their good nature. Very down-to-earth person, but just, like I said, exhausted. The Empress. Oh. Is this a pregnancy? I've actually never thought that in a reading before. This is like a day of firsts for me. Scorpio, I'm so intrigued. I've never really interpreted the Empress in any of my readings as pregnancy, but this one, yeah, I do. Could this have been like a passionate love affair that's resulted in a pregnancy? Now this person has come forward to tell you that they're pregnant. And of course that would bring the house down, wouldn't it? Because I don't think that the two of you were involved in like a, how do I say this? Like a longer term commitment or something like that. I feel like with this Knight of Wands here, this was passion. This was a ton of passion, which kind of, I don't necessarily want to say one night stands, but just definitely not a relationship that's been going on for a long time. That would explain why this person's so tired and not feeling very good. Yeah. And almost this meek energy too of coming up to you with this offer, which is like, guess what? I'm pregnant, which would be why I was drawn to the bunny as well. Matters of family and home and stuff like that. So, okay, we've established that. Wow. The Empress. Yeah. So whether you, Scorpio, are finding out that you're pregnant or you're a cross watcher watching for someone, you know, however it fits, I'm just going to read the story as I see and hear it. Wow. I just have to think about the next question. This is obviously a very specific reading for someone or a small group of people. But it is what it is. I can't change that. So someone needs to hear this right now. If you are involved in a passionate love affair with somebody right now and it's not really serious and you don't want to be having babies, please use birth control methods that will prevent it. Because, yeah, this could happen. How are you feeling about all of this? Interesting. Nine of Cups, the High Priestess, the Emperor, Nine of Pentacles, and Knight of Swords. Well, it's interesting because we do have the Emperor showing up as a perfect match to the Empress. An Ace of Swords is, again, communication coming in about a new beginning. So Nine of Cups, in this deck, I know Nine of Cups can speak to wish fulfillment. this row here has me thinking, like, from your perspective, like you're the one who's pregnant potentially. But in any event, the Nine of Cups, I generally say in this deck, it doesn't ever feel like, it has more of a Seven of Cups energy to it in this deck for me, where it's kind of like, I've got all these choices. But let me just settle into the energy for a minute, because I want to read this card intuitively, not traditionally. I'm going to explain how it feels. It's almost like that feeling where you're looking at something curiously. It's not something that you've completely ruled out. You're actually kind of taking some time to be like, oh, like, what do I want with this? What do I want to do with this? It's like you haven't ruled this out entirely as a possibility. I feel like in your life right now, things are going really good. And like, whoever's energy I'm reading for, just please slip it in. And then if this doesn't resonate with you, then definitely not your reading. But it's like, whoever this person is, it's like the possibilities. I feel like this is the feminine energy here. Who has a good life, who has everything that they need, sort of thing. And they're like, well, would this be such a bad thing? Would this be the worst thing ever? It's almost like a sense of knowing about this too. You had a feeling about this. I can't but help but look at that pomegranate and think about that fruit that's been busted open. And it's almost like this sense of, like, I knew this might happen. That's all I'm getting off that card right now, guys. It's just a sense of like, I thought I kind of felt like this might happen. A premonition about it potentially, or just looking at something and really coming from a place of heart-centered decision making. And again, this look of consideration, like not ruling it out either way. Am I going to, do I have a baby? Do I not have a baby, sort of thing. It's kind of like this energy of this requires some thought and taking time out. And with the Hangman energy, we saw that up here, right? Where it's just like, whoa, really needing to take that time out and think about it. I feel like I feel like I'm reading for you, like a strong, independent woman, someone who's always, who's well established in their life. They're very comfortable. They have all the things that they need. Done it on their own. They're not scared to be on their own. Very well balanced. Like, life is good. With the Knight of Swords coming out next to it, I want to clarify that because that's not entirely clear to me. So I'm getting two possibilities here. So I'm getting this feeling that I could do this on my own. Even if this person didn't join me, I could do this on my own. I've got everything that I need. And you're seriously contemplating that. But I also think that this person might actually be willing to step up to the plate with the Emperor here. The Emperor is somebody who takes responsibility for their actions. But I'm wondering if it would be just that. Like, if the emotions aren't really there, but it's more of like, I'll take responsibility here. Like, I'll step up. We can get married and, do the traditional thing, is the energy that I'm feeling off of that card. What's this Knight of Swords about here? Knight of Swords to me is impulsive energy. It's coming in quickly. It's you don't really see it coming. Clarify that Knight of Swords, please. I'm really just picking up the energy of somebody who hasn't completely ruled out having this baby. And got the Seven of Cups there. Again, with the Ace of Pentacles, it's like this new beginning. there's a lot of thinking going on right now. A lot of reflection. I feel like the cat's out of the bag right now, and that you're just in that, it's the early stages of being like, whoa, okay. And this is in the early weeks for sure. 7 of Cups here. I just got that you could be 7 weeks along. And we've got the 4 of Swords on the bottom here, which is, again, taking time out to contemplate, to meditate, to think about this. Again, we're thinking energy here. You don't have a lot of swords prior to this, but no swords. This is the first one. Oh, with the Knight of Swords too. But this Knight of Swords energy would clarify with the 7 of Cups. It's kind of just this taking time out energy to reflect and to think about what it is that you want to do, what it is that you're going to do. And now it's flipping. I'm flipping now to the person, to the masculine energy here. Again, this news came in fast and furious and was like, whoa, like it kind of blew you off your seat, sort of news. And it's leaving you in this contemplative energy of like stunned. Like, again, it's just this energy of being stunned and needing time to think. Almost like paralyzed, you know, when you're hit by something and you're just like, ugh, like, you know, it's not frantic or anything like that. It's just taking some time out to think. It could be, you might be, one of your favorite places might be by water, by a lake or something like that, where you do your best thinking sort of thing. You might be spending more time there. And whoever I'm reading for, you know, could be the cross watcher. I'm getting this energy of, this is a very emotional decision. This isn't something where it's practical. It's like, no, there's a lot of emotion involved in this for both of you, because you both have Cups coming out. So what else can I ask? I can, you know, what is this person's, what is the masculine's intention here? At this point in time, what is the masculine's intentions? I just heard it remains to be seen. And that communication is needed, obviously. What advice can you offer Scorpio at this time? Let's try that. What advice can you offer Scorpio at this time? I don't know that you really need it. I think you're already doing everything that you can. I mean, this is obviously going to require a lot of thought. It's a big decision with many options. What is Spirit's advice? Okay, I'm being an oracle. We'll do Moonology. Sorry if that was a long gap. I'm just trying really hard to be to use the tools that are most appropriate. Let's put it that way. I'm wondering, because I keep kind of breaking out in this like kind of giddiness and it feels so inappropriate. I'm like, you know, stop it. This is serious sort of thing. But I'm wondering if there's a part of you that is feeling a bit giddy about this, like just for like a little millisecond where you're just like, this could actually maybe be cool, you know? And then you get back to like, this is serious, like, and that sense of kind of almost heaviness. Or I don't feel a lot of heaviness though. I felt heaviness when you're coming towards this person or vice versa and telling them this. But it's almost like there's a lightness to your energy now. What advice do you have for our beautiful Scorpios? prosperity lies ahead and nothing is yet set in stone. Yeah, exactly. You are good enough. If some of you are worried that you wouldn't be a good parent, nonsense, you absolutely would be. Prosperity lies ahead and nothing yet set in stone. Okay. I think this is what you're thinking. I think you're thinking to yourself, again, like, I could do this. Even if you had to do it on your own, you could handle this. And it would be like this Ace of Pentacles energy. And nothing is yet set in stone. I think that's important to remember, that this is, again, when I see these waves here and stuff, this is speaking about this being an incredibly turbulent time. Again, I feel this news is quite fresh. And so it's still trying to get over that initial shock and that emotion and like, whoa, like, you know, you're kind of all over the place. And it's something like, you know, we're never guaranteed anything. First of all, you don't need to make any decisions in the next, you know, day or two sort of thing, right? Potentially. And it's like, there's time. You need to take time for this. And, you know, you don't know how this other person's going to respond, you know, and what's going to be offered up sort of thing. You know, it's possible that this pregnancy may not even come to term, you know. Unfortunately, very sadly, miscarriages occur. And so, you know, you kind of have to be prepared for anything. And so it's really just saying that take this time out, communicate, think, speak to professionals, speak to friends that you trust, you know. I'm just hearing, like, take the time. Any other words of advice for Scorpios today? A new romantic cycle begins. Okay. A win-win outcome is forecast. So it's possible that that this might go the distance. Like, you know, this person might be willing to form, you know, a connection with you so that you could raise a family together. I also, one of the first things I thought too was, you know, the relationship between, you know, a parent and a child, and how there's no connection like it. And I'm obviously not saying romantic, like gross, but you know what I mean? It's like, you know, when parents talk about, you know, I fell in love with them straight away, you know, in a parental kind of way, right? If you're not communicating with this person more, you need to, you know, have everyone go off in their separate corners if they must to absorb this and process it and stuff like that. But at some point it needs to come back together to have some, you know, big discussions around it, right? Any other pieces of advice for our Scorpios today before we go? Communication is key, right? Okay, well, I was just talking about that, right? The cards don't lie. You and your loved ones are safe on the bottom, okay? So I think those are some really reassuring messages that are consistent throughout the reading itself. Obviously, this is a new one for me. I've never read like this before, but someone out there needs to hear this right now and feel the love and support and that sort of thing. Communicate. That is the key for sure. Scorpio, I wish you the best of luck in this. Love and light to you all, and I shall see you next time. Bye for now.